What's going on, everybody? I want to talk about Mercury Retrograde and how you can dominate it, how you can derive great benefit from it. Most people find themselves stressed and scattered and feeling stagnant in their lives, and it really just stresses them out big time. But it doesn't have to be that way. And I say that because I used to be that way. I'm an intense type A personality. I love the feeling of speeding full force straight ahead into whatever I'm going for in my life at that time. But Mercury retrograde is the exact opposite of that. It is not a time where you're flying forward. You're not really going anywhere. You feel like a hamster on a wheel, just spinning your wheels, running in place, doing nothing, right? And combine that with all the electronics start to fuck up for you. I'm sure you've noticed. Communication gets distorted, so you might be talking to somebody and trying to say something to them, and it's very clear to you what you're trying to get across, and yet they interpret it a completely different way. There's a big time misunderstanding, and then oftentimes conflicts can arise from that. But again, you can learn to, as I said, dominate it. And when I mean dominate it, I don't mean like enforce create dominion over this. I mean like actually enjoy it, benefit from it, see a lot of good things coming from it. And the number one key of doing that is to let go. Our brains prefer predictable, safe linearity. And yet the universe, it works in cycles within cycles within cycles within cycles within cycles, okay? There is always fluctuation and change. There's seasons. There are, there's so different temperature fluctuations. And then within the season, there's fluctuations within that. Within the day, there's fluctuation. There's night and day. Sometimes it's raining, then it gets nice out, then it's snow. It's all these different changes. And our minds, again, they prefer everything to be right here, never moving, never changing, the safe little box. And it's because of the insistence in our minds to have a control over everything that these cycles just drive us fucking bananas. And Mercury retrograde in particular is a challenging one for our minds because, again, it puts our whole lives seemingly on standstill. But it doesn't, and that's what I want to tell you about. It does not put it on standstill. The energies are perfect for reevaluating yourself, your life, your relationships, your business, your body, your workouts, your nutrition, everything. And when you take advantage of the natural energies associated with Mercury retrograde, then you can achieve that revamping very efficiently and quickly, and you're supported by the energies of the universe, basically. You could redo a shitload of different things within your life in a very short period of time, okay? And that is a good thing because there are cycles. This cycle will come to an end. And when it does come to an end, usually that's when things start to pick up again. And if you took advantage of the Mercury retrograde, that means when you do start to speed up, you're speeding up from a whole new, restructured, stronger foundational, revamped aspect of yourself. And therefore you can not just move forward faster so much, but you can gain much more because you're bringing more to the table. I was a personal trainer, and I would always say the same thing when people would ask me, because when you're a personal trainer, whenever you go out with your friends or your family, people are always asking you, hey dude, how do I do this? What's the best workout? What's the best this? Well, I would always get asked, what's the best workout? What's the best diet? What should I eat? What should I do in the gym? Is this exercise good? And I would always try to explain to people that it's not about the what. It's not about the diet. It's not about the form of exercise. It's about you. It's about what do you bring to the table. I could show someone a squat or a push-up, and out of 10 people, they're gonna get 10 different sets of results based on what do they bring to it. Are you doing good quality push-ups? Are you doing them in a challenging amount? Are you doing them enough? Are you putting your feet on an incline so to make them harder? Are you progressing with it? Are you making it? It's not push-ups. Or I can give that same, someone else the damn push-ups, and they're just like, they do 3 or 4 when they could probably do 8 or 10, and they do that once every couple weeks. And well, the push-ups suck. No, you suck. It's about what you bring to the table. And Mercury retrograde will help strengthen and enhance you. So then whatever you put yourself into, whatever the theme of your life turns into beyond this retrograde period, you're going to have a you, a better you, to do that thing. So you'll get more out of it, okay? And lastly, I want to just mention that the Mercury retrograde is in particular a challenging time because, again, our human minds are so insistent on moving forward in a predictable way, and then we're stuck on standstill. But in learning to yield to the Mercury retrograde, which is a really challenging cycle for our minds, for our human minds, you, me, everybody, then the other cycles, the other changes and flowings of your life, you kind of like, you can like master the skill of letting go, the art of allowance, as Abraham Hicks would say. You can learn the art of allowance in a quick way with the reinforcement you get from the Mercury retrograde. Because again, when the astrological energies are like potently kicking up there are certain characteristics, and you are trying to do something out of alignment with the character, like for example, Mercury retrograde, again, it's a time of reevaluation. But if you're insisting on going forward, you're going to be met with a lot of fucking pain. Things aren't going to work at all. And then you're going to become really, really stressed out. So there's a lot of negative reinforcement for your insistent, stubborn ass mind. And that can benefit you in your life. Because again, you can learn the art of allowance, learn to let go, learn to go with the flow. Okay? So that's all I have to say about that, guys. I now actually look forward to Mercury retrograde. Last time, I don't know, a few months ago, me and my wife, in the 3-week period, we redid our entire house. We had our family come over, and we got like crown molding. We got it all painted. We got like a backsplash, a fucking fireplace. We got all this cool shit, and it just happened so quick, and things fell into place so awesomely. And at the end of the 3 weeks, we're like, holy shit, we're like in a new fucking house. It was amazing. It was the best feeling ever. But if we were like, oh, we gotta just go forward, we would have come out of that 3-week period missing all the inherent benefits of that time, okay? So that's what I suggest to you guys. Let go. Look around. What could you be improving upon? Don't get insight into how you can improve it and then try to race forward. Just let yourself, take notes, write in your journal. Just do a lot of deep contemplation. Don't get attached to any ideas that come, because they're very likely going to be spin through the tumbler. A few days later, we're going to see them from a whole different angle. So just be fluid, be like water, be like Bruce Lee, be like water, just flow, okay? And then you too can learn to benefit greatly and come to even look forward to the retrograde periods, okay? With that, I'll close. If you want more details about how to navigate these Mercury retrograde periods, I wrote a whole blog post about it. You can click the link below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it if you have anybody else who's stressing out about this damn retrograde period. Maybe this can help them, okay? With that, I'll close. Peace out. See you next time.